Okay, so internet's still down. Episode 2, 4:18 in the afternoon on October 15th. Let's go play with the Blazers. Already upgraded my guy. Already upgraded him a little bit. Shot medium was at 54, now to 60. What else? Ball handle was at a 74, made it 75. Offhand dribbling was at a 74, made it 75. What else did I do? I can't remember now. Pass was at 61, I made that a 70. I think that's everything I did so far. We got 16 BC left. Let's go into game 1. Ooh, game 1, time 1. Let's get it. Got a load, let's get it.
Ready for action are the Suns. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me to provide the analysis for what's sure to be another exciting year, Steve Kerr, the sharpshooter, and Clark Kellogg. What an exciting game opening night in the NBA. Let's check out the starting lineups. First for Portland, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back.
Yeah, I've got
and
you on
Aldridge
the first
in at the
game.
5, roaming the paint. Then there's Batum,
Oh,
and it's
show.
Robinson in at the 4 slot. And for Phoenix, Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic, and it's
I just skipped
Gortat in
through
at
the
the 5,
first
roaming the
games.
paint. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Morris.
I don't know if I'm going to do the glitch this time because I just want to play it straight up.
So to speak, would
To
like
be
to
honest,
eliminate lottery pick protection.
I'd rather just play it
outside the
straight
top
up.
3 from trades. They
Just
feel it
grind
gives
my
teams
guy that way.
too strong an incentive to tank. You look at the Blazers last
I feel like it's
season,
more
they
fun that way
overpicked
instead of
the
glitching the
Bobcats,
game.
who was 13th or lower, and they finished the season 8-26 after going 500 at that point. So maybe a little suspicious.
Yeah. Get all their intros out the way. And here's the tip. They're waiting for the tip. The tip.
John Clark going back to the Blazers. They finished the season among the worst defensive teams in the entire league.
And that's where they've got to improve, Kevin. They did a decent job denying looks on the perimeter, but they didn't get blocks or steals, so not a real force defensively.
Wait, I don't play the first game, or do I play the first
Now
game?
here's Dragic. He's covered by Kraft.
I just sent 2 games
Dragic
before
kicks
the
to
injury
Green.
happened last time.
Right wing.
Let's see. Do I get to
Now
play the
here's
first game?
Marshall. He's guarded closely. And that one goes in as he is.
I just sent 2 games where they played me last time. Let's see.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Nicholas Batum.
Oh, the celebration
He's checked in
thing.
for
Gotcha.
Portland.
That's why they just wanted me to celebrate with the team.
I think Doris Burke has
I think that's the end of the game now. I think it's the end of the
So
game.
Portland takes this one.
We won the
Big
game.
margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes.
Cool.
Greetings. This is your captain speaking. We've been cleared for landing for an on-time arrival into the Mile High City. Enjoy your stay in Denver.
Oh, okay. That's a billboard. Okay. Yeah, 106 VC. Let's see what I can do with that. Probably nothing. Let's do nothing. I can do that, maybe shooting traffic by 4. That sounds pretty good. Shooting traffic by 4, get that up to a 49. could do steel. Steel. I can only do one steel, so wait. I guess I can save the BC. So I can do steel. I save the BC. I wonder if it's always 2 games before you can play. I don't know.
And the players getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there.
Yeah, it's Denver and
Everyone is in
Denver.
their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one?
Nuggets?
Well, when he came out
Nuggets?
of college,
Oh, the post, that's pretty cool. I don't know what they call it now.
Great rebounder and more.
What do they call their everything now?
Into the league with him. He attacks the ball, he attacks the glass, plays hard on every possession.
Seen Jokic
That's just the kind of player he is. It's in his
he gets
nature.
on there
He
next
can't
year.
help but hustle after missed
15
shots
or
and
16.
willing to
I think
battle for
16
rebounds
is first year.
and loose balls
So it's like 2 years
with anybody.
out.
There's no backing
Hi,
down
Lawson.
the three. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off
They
that
found
loss
my
to
imagery
Sacramento.
play.
And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Yeah, and when the game went into overtime, the confidence of both teams seemed to go in opposite directions. And they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Pressure went back on the bench probably.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
For that thing, because
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season wraps.
The Sprint.
What's
halftime
up in the
report,
Rex one?
presented by Sprint.
I like that.
As we return to Denver, Colorado, the scene of tonight's game, and a captivating one.
We win and then we
So
lost.
it's Denver taking care of
We
business.
lost on the road. We lost on the road. Lost on the road. Or Watson. You couldn't give me like CJ or Dame. You couldn't give me Dame. Had to give me old Watson.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I will point flip this because I don't really care. Point flip. Point flip. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Tails. Okay, so I'll take care of it. Dang, that's so sad.
For real? Yeah, I did not see that in my job description. I thought we were supposed to focus on playing ball.
It's copyright song, copyright song, copyright song. Copyright song, it's a copyright song, it's a copyright song, it's a
Alright,
copyright
I
song,
got it.
it's a copyright
Hey, man, I just hope you're a good tipper, man.
Copyright. 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 Copyright.
Coach, come on, man. I didn't even get off the bench last game. Yo, I thought I was picked by this team to make a contribution, not just to ride the bench.
Look, you need to calm down. Now, as a rookie, you have to realize that there are a lot of other players on this team, and you need to earn your spot in this rotation. It won't just be handed to you.
Yo, I feel like I have earned it. I mean, I showed what I can do in training camp, and I feel like I played pretty well during the preseason.
Yeah, you did, but there's more to it than that. Things aren't just going to get handed to you in the NBA, son. Look, you just keep doing what you're doing, all right? Be patient. You'll get out there soon enough.
Or Watson's bench warming. He's my bet. Oh my god. I just realized that. That's awful. When your vet gets less minutes than you. How much do you say I need for that? I know I would need 277, I got 146. Let me see if I can do shooting traffic, maybe. I can do 5 shooting traffic. I think I might do 5 shooting traffic just in case. Then I'll work it back up. Okay, let's play in the 3rd game. I think this is the game you get in. I think. But we're gonna play it legit. Just grind out the VC. Hope so. I hope that's possible. Copyright.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Let's look at the matchups here and who will see
This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. I'm saying the wrong words.
Well, he's the
Copyright. Copyright. Copy.
He's also
Copyright.
the guy who does most of the talking in the huddles.
Copyright.
Other players really seem to follow him.
And that's the thing with him, Steve. He's their leader on the floor and in the locker room, and you need a guy who can be both.
It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. And this game, the first chance they've had to see.
They're gonna make Dame get injured right. Oh my gosh,
and so it's San Antonio with it. A 2-point game. They're off the pick from Splitter. Parker with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Trail Blazers, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back. The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ginobili against Matthews. Ginobili off a pick from Green. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Green against Lillard. Leonard with the steal. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Green kicks to Splitter. Leonard attacking. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this. I mean,
my time to shine.
That's exactly right.
It's time to shine.
Cross your fingers, say a prayer, and
it's Bronny's time to shine. Bronny's time to shine. It's Bronny's time to shine.
With his exit due to injury, you wonder just how the rookie will step in and contribute. All eyes will be on him. He'll probably get an extended run out here.
I imagine the heart rate is going a little faster than normal for this young man. It's not exactly a make or break moment, though, but he could definitely make a case for himself to earn more playing time with a good performance here.
And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch for the first official time in an NBA uniform from James.
And knowing what I do about this young man, I don't think he'll let the magnitude of the moment affect his performance. He has great poise. He's got tremendous character, good composure out on the floor. So I look for him to settle in right away.
Absolutely. As overwhelming as a day like this can be, I think he really is ready for what lies ahead of him for the reasons you mentioned, Steve. When you're anchored with solid character and confidence and preparation, I think you're ready to handle whatever comes at you. I think he's got a lot of promise.
Doris.
Can I change my camera? Camera. Let's see, is there a 2K camera? No, no 2K camera yet. Oh, 2K camera, there we go. 2K camera.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And thank you, Doris. It's stolen. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And that one's good, James.
Yay.
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from James.
And on a personal level for him, that's a basket that you remember for the rest of your life. Your first NBA point.
You remember yours, I'm sure, don't you know?
Well, I don't remember mine. I was actually being dragged around the court and had a miserable night. 2 of 17. I do remember those statistics. But I think in this case, it will be a memorable first bucket for him. And he's got tremendous potential.
Yeah, so me on the ball, like, plays his ball,
throughout his career.
Spurs trail by 6. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Ginobili outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Damian Lillard. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly chatted with the head athletic trainer for the Portland Trailblazers. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. A rocky start to the year with an injury like this coming so early in the season. Hopefully they'll be able to recover.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Now, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Aldridge, the pass to Robinson. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Parker.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
A shot by Batum, no good. Picks it out to Ginobili. The Spurs rebound. Splitter. James with the block. Aldridge drives in. And James gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge. James has got 4 points now in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Portland.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Stolen by Ginobili, and a fast break now for the Spurs.
That's 3 or 4 from the field for him now, guys, and he's really been a big part of the scoring here in the fourth.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Gabriel Portingi.
Now here's Parker. Ginobili left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 on the tie or the quick 2 in the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation. The kid takes him to school.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Parker. And the shot is long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. and so it's Portland winning this one.
You were forced into extra action tonight due to an injury to one of your teammates, but you made a solid impression with your play. What is your mindset coming into a game like that?
Man, I just hope he's okay. I'm going to go out there and do my best whenever Coach calls my number, but this is the worst possible circumstances for me to get out there. I'm glad I could contribute, but really hoping that was nothing serious.
Said, but that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done.
What's up, Coach? Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Awesome. I got stuff. I got stuff.
I'm just happy I was able to contribute. Yo, this is just the beginning of the ways I can help this team. Message received loud and clear. Appreciate that, man. All right. You got it.
And they forgot to mute the mic whenever in the background. Or wasn't still not playing. Miles Leonard's on this team. CJ Wright, Mo Williams. Let me see. Team chemistry's on there. National fans. Team relationship. Okay. For VC. Okay. Awesome. Let's see how much VC I got now. He's driving. Do what I already know. I just need a little bit more VC for that. So let's see. Consistency, maybe? Can't do much with that either. Can't do much. Get a shooting in traffic again. I could do 8 on shooting in traffic. That might be good, or should I wait? Because that won't go anywhere. Shooting traffic's not going anywhere. I needed to get my steal up, so I'm just gonna wait. Gonna wait. Let's play the next game. It's fun, just chilling. No care in the world, just playing 2K14, internet's down. I don't care, it's fun. I have to play this more often. It's freaking fun. I don't have to worry about sweating, I don't have to worry about like grinding. I don't have to worry about like challenges on 2K26. I can just play. Grind, and just relax, chill out. Yeah.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball.
We're at the Moda Center, right? Moda Center?
Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr.
The Moda
Center. Will be reporting from the sideline.
Right.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard
to center. This game
should be a good one.
It didn't say the Moda Center.
For this one from Wesley Matthews, do you think?
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball, and he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
I wonder if I can set.
That is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch and shoot moments is also terrific.
For the Portland Trailblazers, they won their last contest.
James Harden. He's good at pretty much everything except defense. So. But why is the camera like that? Why is my camera like that? Why is it on broadcast? Okay. And Dwight's on the other end. Okay, well, that's different. Right? That's right.
Off the inbound, in deep, Parsons drops it in. Parsons got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Rockets.
Boy, it was a tough year for Portland, and a lot of that was because they didn't get much done in points in the paint. Not only did they not score in the paint, they gave up a lot of points in the paint as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. Williams is out there with the kid, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Well, Clark, you were talking about them giving up points in close. Perhaps the biggest issue Portland faced last season. Steve, they were dead last in the NBA when it came to that category.
Yeah, near the bottom of the league in blocks as well. You just don't win in this league without good interior defense. You have to be able to clog the paint and force outside shots and keep people from scoring. It seemed like it was a layup line against the Blazers last year.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Why? Wait, why couldn't they just wait and put him in bounds?
Great year for him last year.
Wow, that
averaged
was
about
really
26
bad.
points per game, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, he doesn't need a lot of time to make an impact with his shooting ability.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Mobley.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Williams against Brooks. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Brooks with it. He's picked up by James. And that one's good. Brooks.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Tell you what, it was a big move for Aaron Brooks last year because he was let go from the Kings near the end of February, but was able to work things out and make a return to Houston, the city where he found success early in his career.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, Greg Smith out of Fresno State went undrafted back in 2011, but he set a record at the Combine with hands a foot wide from thumb to pinky. After playing a bit in the D-League, he caught on with the Rockets and says his hands have been a big part of his success. Quote, I can catch the ball with one hand or two. I rarely drop a pass, and that's what my teammates love about me. They know they can have the confidence to throw the ball wherever, and I'm going to catch it. Guys, he also said that growing up in a football family, all that practice catching footballs helps his hand-eye coordination.
He's really coming into his own. Thanks, Doris. Now here's Parsons. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, and with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
And Brooks played in China during the condensed season in 2011, 2012. Aaron kind of got stuck over there for a while, it seems.
Well, he took a chance, like a few players did, by going over, playing in China, and not being able to get out of his contract until very late in the NBA season. But he's always been a productive player, very quick, instant offense type guy off the bench. Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure.
So we've reached the end of the first
half. Real bad.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
With a few games of the new season already under our belt, we're back in the NBA groove. This is 2K Sports. The Houston Rockets in front against the Trailblazers out in Portland. It's been a scintillating open court attack. They hold a major advantage in fast break points. For the Trailblazers, they haven't been as good early on. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
City they sometimes call Bridgetown. We welcome you back to Portland, Oregon. Aaron Brooks with a strong...
Brooks looking hot. I'm at
LaMarcus Aldridge calling feverishly for the ball. James dishes to Aldridge. Back to James. Portland moving the ball around. Matthews passes to James. Robinson kicks to James. Batum off the pick from James. And they call an illegal screen here. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They'll face the Lakers after this. That'll be at home. The start of 3-game homestand with that game.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close.
And the Rockets making a change here. Parsons is checked in. So on the floor for Houston. On either wing, Harden and Parsons. Can be out there with Howard. And it's Brooks in at the point.
You know, for a while during his career, Marcus Camby was a terrific two-way player.
on the bench again, okay.
The win here. And this
So they didn't like my play. They didn't
Well,
like
James,
it.
no
They
doubt
didn't
a
like my
terrific
play.
win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. Guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. Doris.
Testing. Yeah, I passed the test.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Passed the
What you talking about,
test.
man? Hey, man, I feel like you've been here much longer than me. If you see an opportunity, I'm not about to step in the way. Yeah, I'm feeling you. Hey, I just want to play my game, help this team win. You know what I'm saying?
You're putting up a Bronny number so far for games, so that's fun. I think I might do mid-range, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't want to do mid-range because I feel like I need to shoot. I need to be shooting better. Could do mid-range, but I could also do steal. Or I could do one ball defense. Let me see. I think I'll do the steal probably is because it's like right there. Okay, there. Got steal. We can get block up to 55, okay. I can get up to 60, I'll get that up to 60 at some point. Get my hustle up at some point, shrink up to some point. My consistency needs to be up at some point. Could do shot close because it layup and stuff. Or shot close, like layup close, I guess. Standing layup would be shot close, I guess. So let's see. No, standing layup would be this. Okay, there. We got this. At least we got the steal up. Next game time.
Do it now. I told you, do it now.
What a great shot looking west over downtown Portland from the banks of the Willamette River. We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. The starting five for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Nick Batum?
Well, Batum is one of my favorite players in the league, Kevin, because of his versatility at both ends of the floor. On defense, that huge wingspan allows him to cover multiple positions on the court. And then offensively, he can really run the floor in transition, and he can knock down that three-point shot.
Yeah, he doesn't just have to score through his defense. Post players love playing with him because he can shoot from deep and really demands attention.
On the court for Sacramento, Patrick Patterson is out there with Hayes. Then it's McLemore. Then it's Mbamute. And it's McCallum in at the point guard position. So they take the lead.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there. Well, for Nicholas Batum, a little bit of a lull in his shooting percentage last season. Certainly he garnered a lot of attention defensively because of how well he had played the year before. We'll see if he's able to rebound in his numbers this season.
James kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Lopez. Back to Matthews. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Right side Matthews. That's good. Matthews has got 5 now. And for Nicholas Batum, a solid long-range shot, Steve, with a quick release.
And he can really hurt you in transition as well, Kevin, with his ability to get out and run. I think the biggest improvement to come is his in-between game as far as attacking in the half court.
He's injury-prone, though, and I think that's a concern for the Blazers.
Yeah, but he can really run, and he's athletic.
He is. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Gentlemen, with the youth movement in Portland last season, Nicholas Batum was getting starters minutes at small forward. Blazers coach Terry Stotts said, quote, "He's such a unique player. Shooting, quickness, length. As a coach, you see the possibilities. He's doing a little bit of everything." Batum said, "I know I do some good things, but I'm working on my weaknesses. I have to be more aggressive. I've got to do it all." Kevin, he's not yet satisfied.
Credit him for continuing to work. Thanks, Doris. The Kings making a switch here. Outlaws checked in. Trailblazers trail by 5. Williams passes to James. Outside, Batum dishes to Lopez. Goes back up. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Now Outlaw. He dishes it to Vasquez. Almute, a screen on Williams. Passes it to McLemore. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. And it's 8 points for Ben McLemore.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And the first half ends.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thank Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. The Kings playing well up to the break. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that hot streak in this game. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. And hanging tough, the Portland Trailblazers. Great activity defensively. They're taking measured risks, trying to force turnovers, putting a lot of pressure on that end of the floor. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang. Start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here's James. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Pass to Aldridge. On the wing, James. Robinson dishes to James. Batum off the pick from James. James sets the screen for Batum. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on John Selmans.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win closely.
Robinson and Aldridge down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. And it's James in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. It just didn't work out that time.
Both free throws good from Cousins.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Matthews into the lane. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Portland again missing. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Vasquez kicks to Cousins. Now here's Batum. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. James, the pass to Matthews. Kicks to Robinson.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever.
No.
That was just amazing.
Okay.
The inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be on time and on target.
Oh, dang, man. That was so bad.
To take the lead. Oh, it's
okay, go. We're overtime. That was really bad. They should have caught that ball.
We've got overtime action now, folks. James in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Terrell Wright, and it's Crabb in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
And here is James. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
James. So he comes up empty.
How do you make free throws in this game?
By the Kings. They trail by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
I'll tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line. So if you miss one
and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. 2 shots. That's off as well. So he misses.
I don't get it. How do you make free throws?
They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll try to get a quick foul if they can get a score out of this timeout. But it's going to be a long shot here.
Yeah, I think they're dreaming, but they've got to give it a try.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game.
The one game in latest.
Put them away in regulation,
Thanks
but
to
after
me.
a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they
Yeah,
pulled
real
away.
bad,
at the end.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our...
Well, LaMarcus, we saw you take the hit and play aggressively in getting to the line. Is that something that just sort of happened the way this one played out, or is that more of a focus that coach wants to see?
Oh, I think he went to the line
I
once.
think, I definitely worked on it. I think I definitely, have, more confidence in it now, so, I'll do it more.
Playing physically in the post, always important. LaMarcus, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that...
I didn't know there was a freaking social media challenge. Oh, well. I didn't even know.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
I mean, everything's going great. The guys are great. Coach is great. I'm great.
You are.
Man, do you know Bob from maintenance?
Yeah, I do. He's a good man. Tomorrow's his birthday.
What?
Yeah, don't forget to wish him a happy birthday when you see him in the hallway.
I will definitely not forget to do that.
And ask him to come by and clean my windows.
That's what I was just going to say,
Dude, I'm
man.
telling you, I've been working on it, and he's been pretty busy, though, with stuff, so...
You're the boss, man.
I know. Well, I'm a nice boss, so...
It's crazy.
That's the thing, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, coach has just buzzed me a couple seconds ago. You're late for practice, so you better get down there.
This is your captain speaking. We've begun our descent into the Sacramento metro area. Please prepare for landing. We should be on the ground shortly.
Quarters, 12-minute quarters. Speed, let's do D, I guess. Is there a way to check my... Can you not change your jump shot, I guess? I guess you can't change your jump shot anymore, so like how do I do? Can you not change your jump shot? I guess you can't change your jump shot. That's very weird. Okay. Maybe that was on the animations cause PC. I don't remember. I don't remember how you get jump shot.
The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. One of the guys now Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Wright kicks to Williams. Back to Wright. Fires from deep. For rebound by Patterson.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And he's good on the second.
Mike Malone, the new head coach of the Sacramento Kings, son of a former NBA coach. Mike has been credited with helping teams improve their defenses, whether it was in New Orleans with Chris Paul, last season with Golden State. But Malone, very well regarded in NBA coaching circles.
Patterson a screen on James, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I didn't do anything, but okay.
And the Sacramento team, Clark, not without offensive talent, but their defense has been their shortcoming.
And that's the area they've got to ramp up and improve. And Coach Malone is going to have an opportunity to put his stamp on this team by improving them at the defensive end of the floor.
Williams passes to James. James left side. Rebound by the Kings. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
Kings leading now by 4. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries again, and it's laid up and in on a nice move. That time from Mbamute.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here's Williams, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson.
There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in sack.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And McCallum kicks to Patterson. Here's Vasquez. Can't cash in from the high post. And we reach the end of the... Monday. Nope. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Robinson and Aldridge down low. Mo Williams out there with the kid, and it's Wright in at the 3 spot. Williams attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 10th in scoring, 11th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
But I think the key stat for that club last year was points per game. They were in the top 10. That was really what they tried to do. That was how they tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent.
At the line, Ben McLemore.
2 shots. Substitution on the court.
Patterson dishes to Thornton. Back to Patterson, and stolen by Wright. outside Batum. Here's McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 6. And for McLemore, no question about the talent levels. It's terrific. Great athlete, deep range on his shot. It's really his personality that some scouts, Clark, have questioned.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. Sure, they would like to see him be a little more assertive offensively, but this is a young kid that I think will do what it takes to be outstanding in the NBA.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Damian Lillard was a 4-year player at Small Weber State. Not the usual profile for the NBA Rookie of the Year. But he maintains, quote, my experience at Weber State was great. Every step of the way. I had the support of my teammates, but they still challenged me in practice. Coaches didn't treat me differently. If anything, they demanded more of me. They really helped me grow as a player and a leader. The level of maturity I've grown into, I really owe it to them. Guys, he's shown that maturity in his impact with the Blazers.
An intriguing young talent. Thanks. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for McCollum.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
And it's James missing.
Well, there's a reason he's open out there. The defense not really respecting his ability to make that shot.
And Outlaw slams it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
James sets the screen for Robinson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, one of the things we love about Aldridge is his offensive versatility. I mean, he's a big guy that's obviously a threat in the post, but he's really worked to make himself a threat from the elbows, the edges of that foul lane area, and he's quite dangerous there, too.
And here's Vasquez. He has 5. And the basket by Thornton.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And going back to Aldridge, Clark, great skill, and for his size, you know, Steve, he can really move.
Good point, Kevin. Defenders try to front him in the post, and he'll continually roll right to the rim or across the lane to create a better passing angle for his guards.
And stolen by Thornton. The dish to Vasquez. Ejected by Batum. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds to Robinson. The drive by James. It's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Vasquez gets a screen from Hayes. Vasquez kicks to Outlaw. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Aldridge. Back to James. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half.
I've heard that
The
same
Kings on
line
top,
for
leading by 7. Folks,
12 years now.
Halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
When he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
by
12 years
Sprint.
now. Woo.
Glad you're the Sprint halftime
We should
report
watch
presented by Sprint.
Thomas kicks to Vasquez. Back to Thomas. To the right side. There's the 3. Cannot hit. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Kings.
Well, they fought extremely hard to win that game. They were exhausted, and you could see what the win meant to them at the end of overtime.
Well, they deserve to get a little emotional after that one, Steve. I mean, come on now. It's usually going to be that way when you claw out a tight win in overtime. You got to show some emotion.
Vasquez and McLemore, the 2 wings. Travis Outlaw out there with Carl Landry, and it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And there's the feed to Vasquez. Back to Thomas. There's McLemore. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And the kid picks up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fouls,
His fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Landry against Aldridge. Dishes it to Vasquez. That's good.
What?
Vasquez has got 7 points.
Well, here we go again. An open tap to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Back to Williams. James, the pass to Aldridge. On the wing, James. Back to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. It's rebounded by McLemore. Kings leading now by 10. McLemore off the pick from Outlaw. Off the screen. The pass to Vasquez. He feeds it to McLemore. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. He's got 5.
Well, it's pretty obvious, guys. Portland has a lot of young talent, but the defensive effort has to get better. The intensity, the concentration at that end of the floor has to grow, which is always tough with a young team, but to get better, it's going to have to start with defense there.
James sets the screen for Wright. Williams for 3. That's good. Williams has got 11 points.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And Landry throws it down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above-the-rim action.
And the Kings making a change here. Cousins is checked in. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Thomas. And right, here we go. Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Portland finishing second to last in opposing team shooting percentage. Yeah, that's interesting. Defense, something that usually needs to be learned in the NBA. And the Blazers were a young team last season, Steve, and easily a team learning game by game.
Yeah, youth or not, though, Kevin. I mean, 48% against you defensively in terms of field goal percentage. That can't happen. So a lot of improvement in store for this Portland team. They really have to lock in on the defensive end.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
James dishes to Robinson. James kicks to Robinson. Can't get it to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Boy, that was a gut-wrenching loss in what was a very tight game. They didn't rebound well, and I think that's what they're going to have to do much better tonight. They have to be tougher inside.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Wide open look. And there's Vasquez on the assist by Landry. Vasquez has got 11 points.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Robinson passes to James. Back to Robinson. On the wing, James. And right, here we go. And that one's good. He's got 5. And as we end the third.
Coming up.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Vasquez.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing.
Filling out the rings, it's Matthews and Batum. Thomas Robinson is out there with Terrell Wright. And it's James in at the point guard. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
White dishes to James. Thornton against Matthews. Back to James from 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Landry. Shoots from the right block. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 16. And Matthews kicks to Batum. Matthews against Thornton. Here's Robinson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Wright. Robinson passes to James. Back to Robinson. He dishes it to James. Salmons grabs the miss. Salmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thornton. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Kings lead by 18. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. The drive by James, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. He's off on the first.
A lot was made about the Kings in their home last year, but it wasn't about how well are they playing at home. It was about where is their home going to be next season. The Kings are staying in Sacramento, but they play like it might be their last run.
And the kid picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Landry with it. Robinson picks him up. Cousins dishes to Salmons. Cousins with a screen on Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Open shot. Cousins again. Sacramento. And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team that could compete with anyone at any time.
There was a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things looked grim.
Thomas's shot is off.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by James. Thomas goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 17. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Matthews. Robinson down low. He's covered by Landry. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose, and Matthews kicks to James. And again, it's Portland converted. Sacramento leading by 15. Thomas up top. James covering, and Aldridge comes over to help. The 3 from Thomas, and that one's good.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little... You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thomas off a pick from Landry. From the wing. The Second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 8 rebounds and a steal.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
Aww.
Guys, DeMarcus Cousins, the 5th pick out of Kentucky back in 2010. Nobody questions this guy's talent. He has tremendous skill. Players with his size and skill don't come along very often.
Ready.
Good. And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Trailblazers trail by 19. James, the pass to Batum. Back to James. Portland moving the ball around. Matthews into the lane. Aldridge. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And Clark, you mentioned the size for Cousins. Physically, he can overpower Steve a lot of players.
Yeah, tremendous rebounder, and he can get to the foul line. Offensively, you know, he's got the ability to step out onto the floor and make shots. I mean, he's really got the total package. The question is, can he just improve his overall game? Can he continue to mature and become the dominant player that he's capable of?
It'd be interesting to see him on a good team. You know, with some real nice role models on that team.
Absolutely.
People rave about his skill set.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight. Trailblazers trail by 19. James dishes to Aldridge. Excellent D from Landry. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And here's Thornton outside. And it's Thornton again missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Thomas kicks to Selmans. In low to Cousins. The shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. Here is Matthews. Passes it to Aldridge. Robinson inside. There's the bucket. Good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Thomas goes in. Andre passes to Solomons. Outside Thomas. Shoots it. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
James dishes to Aldridge. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Thomas. Back to Thornton. Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Again, Thomas missing. Trailblazers trail by 15. James kicks to Matthews. Batum passes to Aldridge. And the layup's good off the glass. Aldridge has got 9 points here in the second half.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean,
Oh my God, it's not second game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
James kicks to Robinson.
Oh my God.
Stolen by Landry. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by James. Thomas dishes to Selmans.
Oh my God.
Working on James. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Selman. Selman's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Batum. Selman's covering. Back to James. And here's Matthews for the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Cousins with a screen for Thomas. Cousins, the pass to Thomas. Inside to Landry. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Cousins with it. And he slams it one-handed. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, well, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys not to use so much of the shot clock, saying early offense is going to be the key for them from this point forward. The other thing he said was that they need to take an extremely aggressive approach on defense and try to throw this game into a little bit more chaotic pace. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Thomas kicks to Cousins. Elbow shot. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Matthews into the lane from deep. James. Andrew grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 15. Thornton with it. Picked up by Aldridge. James against Thomas. Double team on Thomas. He kicks it to Selmans. Pass to Cousins. Lock at 6. Baseline J on the way, and that one's good. Cousins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Kings.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back, Clark, at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Kevin, they clearly won the second chance points category, and possession after possession, we watched them go after the loose balls and the misses and turn them into makes.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Isaiah Thomas. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Landry with it. Robinson picks him up, shoots from 14, and again it's DeMarcus Cousins. And the Kings lead by 19.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
James, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thomas against James. Goes up from the top of the key. Matthews with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Outside Thomas, and so it's Sacramento.
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations on the win.
Like, comment, subscribe, and see y'all for episode 3.